Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now, if you're aware, I've bought a ton of parts for my Marui Saiga-12K, so there's going to be a run of videos on the channel where I'm putting all the parts on just because it's easier for me to do all in one go and then put the uploads up every day. So the next part actually comes from FCW, which is Flintlock Custom Works. It does say what it is behind the sticker, but you can't quite see it all the way through. And this is basically a replacement handguard for the Saiga, and this is the route that I wanted to go down. I wanted it nice and slim. I know WeTech do a lot of front ends, they do top rails. It's, you know, great that they have like the rail, the top rail, then they have accessories for like red dots and such, but it really bulks the shotgun up, which I really didn't want to do. I want to keep it nice and slimline and agile, so this is the one I went with. It's an MLOK handguard. It should fit straight on. I'm pretty sure there's a space for the screw, so I'm guessing that they want you to use the screw that comes off it originally. I might replace this with a Torx screw at some point. So all we need to do is remove this screw from the bottom, which holds the sling point and the handguard on, which is a flathead, which I'm sure it's a flathead on the real shotguns, but you know, as a hardware choice, it's outdated. But we can fix that later down the line if we want to. So pull this off here. There goes a standard handguard, and this screw is basically just going to go in there like that. Looks to me like an M4 screw. So just pull this out of the way here. And I think this is probably going to be the easiest part that goes on this shotgun, but I'm guessing we just slide this down past the gas block, slot that in the front there. I think I've just ever so slightly scratched the barrel, which is annoying, but not the end of the world, I suppose. Just be careful when you're doing it. And then we take this screw and we put it back in where it came from. Unless it's meant to come with a screw and mine was just missing the screw, I'm not sure, but this kind of makes sense that they'd just have you use the original. Hopefully it's not too long. Yes, it is. I could have called that. Jesus. There's nothing in the box. Nothing in the box. No screw in the packaging. FCW, what are you expecting us to do? That is super annoying. I did think that screw was a bit long. So yeah, they sell you this handguard, and you can't actually... It also looks like it tilts up slightly. That could just be me though. We're not off to a good start here, so let me go get my screw box. When does that ever happen? I was like, let me just go get a box of screws, and turn round and it was right behind me. So how far did that go in? I think it went in about that far, didn't it? So that one, which is an M4 by 8, this is going to need a 2.5, I believe. Yeah, M4 screw. Is it the right thread? Yes, it is. So maybe this rail is meant to come with a screw. Maybe it's... I mean, there is nothing in the box. Comes with a bit of bubble wrap. There was nothing in there. Unless I'm being ridiculously stupid. But yeah, there we go. Crisis averted. If you have the same problem as me and you don't get a screw, an M4 by 8mm countersunk screw will do you really good. You get these sets off Amazon, they're really cheap, like 10-15 quid, and you get all different sizes. So always, I think the one day I was building like 3D printed AAPO1 kits, and I think I just bought like 7 or 8 of these in different sizes, and it's always good to have just in case instances like this where you need a screw. So we've got a nice MLOK handguard on there now. Very cool. I don't know if it's just me or whether it is actually like it's slightly canted up. So it's like not perpendicular with the barrel, like the barrel's slightly down. I don't know if it's meant to be like that. I don't know how these companies, I mean, if it, I just might be, you know, a bit of an anomaly, but I don't know how these companies get away with it, sending you stuff that doesn't have the parts, and also it not being straight. Now, is it this mount? These screws are loose. I can tilt that back a little bit further. Have to come back and maybe Loctite these in place. Now we can fix this easily by, you know, just putting like a washer or something there, which I suppose we could do now. Let's hopefully try not to put any more scratches on my barrel. So we just need to pull it down a little bit. Do we have anything? We've got nuts, we don't have washers. No washers. Right, we might just have to run it for now. I mean, it is a shotgun. If you were building like a precision rifle, it would probably be a bit more of a problem. Really, I'm only going to be mounting stuff like torches and stuff on there. I'm not going to be fitting anything that needs to be zeroed. Like I'll be going for a grip of some kind, or like a hand stop, and then like a torch or something, just if you go into a dark environment. And there you have it. I'm not sure why there's a cutout here. I'm sure many of you will know the answer to that, and you can tell me in the comments below. But yeah, another crisis averted of a company giving you parts that don't fit unless you've got, you know, a box of screws. Now with that M4 countersunk screw, that is nice and pretty much nice and flush. So we've really slimmed down the handguard even more. We give ourselves modularity. This is actually a really comfortable rail to hold, so not bad at all. And we'll leave it there. In the next video, we're going to be taking a look at the stock and possibly some way of mounting an optic or a red dot on here. Grip I'm going to have to wait for. I might end up stealing the grip off my AKM for the time being, because I've got a Magpul one on there. Maybe we'll steal that for the short term. I've got a piece for the charging handle, so take a look at that as well. And we've got a barrel attachment. So thanks for tuning to this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this build. And are you running a Saiga? How do you run yours? Or any tips where you think, you know, I should go in one direction or the other. Hit it down below and I'll take a look. Check out the links in the description. Join the Discord if you haven't already. And as always, from me and Bench, we'll see you in the next video.